So as we wind down for the holidays, you'd think we'd wind down on the news and rumors as well, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Today we're covering 3 topics from PlayStation 5 not having exclusives to PSVR 2 news and a new leak regarding a PlayStation 5 game. First, comment below if you buy a console for the system experience and power or the exclusives on it. I know this might be a ridiculous question to some people, but I'm honestly curious, do people buy for the user experience such as UI, the online network, power, etc., and how great it is, or for the games exclusive only to that platform? This is pretty much a distinction that's going on right now with this generation before we move on to the next. So comment below if you buy a specific console for the user experience or the exclusive games. Let me know down in the comments below. Diving into the first story, PSVR 2. As some of you know on Twitter, I recently purchased PlayStation VR and I'm loving it. So I'm excited for PSVR 2 and what new experiences it can bring. Right now, one of the biggest games on PSVR is Blood and Truth, an all-out action game with solid voice acting and animations. Apparently, the studio behind the game, Sony London Studio, have jobs posted hinting at their next game, which is potentially for the PlayStation VR 2 at this point. Here's what the job listing states. PlayStation London Studio is looking for an experienced AI programmer to join the gameplay team working on their next exclusive virtual reality title following the recent launch of Blood and Truth on PlayStation VR. Blood and Truth launched earlier this year on PlayStation VR exclusively, so I would assume it'll be a couple of years before the next game, if in fact this is about a sequel, which it would make sense considering how popular Blood and Truth was. But of course it could always be another game, but at this point it's definitely for PlayStation VR 2, considering the rumors we've heard of PSVR 2 possibly launching alongside the PlayStation 5, which I still doubt, or in 2021. Also, side note, Blood and Truth is half price on PlayStation Network right now in case anyone wanted to know. But jumping into the next story, an existing game could be heading to the PlayStation 5 next year. According to a LinkedIn page which was retweeted by reliable source Daniel Ahmed, Knives Out, the PUBG-like mobile battle royale, which is honestly pretty much a clone of PUBG, is apparently coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. This is pretty cool to see a battle royale essentially confirmed for PlayStation 5 at this point, but honestly, we all knew Fortnite, PUBG, Realm Royale, all those big online battle royale games will be on the PlayStation 5, either by backwards compatibility, of course, or the developers themselves upgrading those games for the next gen console. Regardless, it's always great to hear about more games coming to the PlayStation 5. It's still exciting news. And finally, the ridiculous rumor I'm currently hearing regarding the PlayStation 5 not having any exclusives on launch day. This comes from a Russian YouTuber, as pushsquare.com reports, who, after checking the channel, has 615,000 subscribers. He apparently reports that the PlayStation 5 will not have exclusives on launch day, as in exclusives made for the PlayStation 5 only. He states that the PlayStation 5 will be relying on mainly upgraded PlayStation 4 games. I would assume this is things like Death Stranding or Last of Us 2 on the PlayStation 5. In regards to this, I only have 2 points. One, Sony has always had exclusives on launch day for the next gen console, and I don't see that changing for the PlayStation 5. 2, credible source Jason Schreier has already confirmed to us that there will be PS5 only exclusive launch games coming along with third-party titles as well. I'm only reporting on this to close out this thought that Sony is just going to release a console with no real backing. It's ridiculous and surprising that a large page would state such a thing. In the end, would you buy upgraded versions of PlayStation 4 games for the PlayStation 5? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with PlayStation got the games. Because if you know PlayStation like I know PlayStation, they keep those games coming. So if you understand how that feels, destroy the comment section with PlayStation got the games, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.